gonna need one more load of compost. Hey you guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. And this evening I just kind of wanted to take you around the farm and show you what's growing. So call it a garden tour if you wish, but I'm basically just going to take you around and show you the raw, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some of the successes, some of the things that we've recently put in, as well as we've got a fail here and there. It's early in the season, but you know, every gardener's got a fail. It's never truly a fail as long as we grow with experience. So come along with me, let's walk around the garden and the farm, and I'm going to show you what we got growing right now so far this year. So we'll start our walk down the driveway. Had to pick up another load of compost today, and there really isn't too much going on out here in the market garden area. There's still work to be done to get it ready. Of course, we have our Violas and our Pansies happening here. I bought those from a nursery, a local nursery. And we have our blueberry bushes here, not really doing much. You know, the guy that I got them from told me to prune them really heavy. Sorry about the cars, I guess everybody's coming home from work, but so they're not doing much. I'm a little concerned about that. I've pretty much failed at blueberries since we got here. So it's a hurry up and wait game. They are still alive. I don't know if you guys know about that, but that's how you test it. If you scratch the bark, like I just did there, and it's green, so that means the plant is alive. But they're not leafing up or anything. So here are our blueberries. And here are blackberries and raspberries. I haven't checked on these in a while. Might be a fail. Might be a fail, you guys. I'm not seeing any. Yeah, they're snapping. So I think once again I failed on blackberries and raspberries, which is kind of a bummer. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing everything that the guy at the nursery tells me to do. You know, don't baby them with water. Cut them off at the ground. Anyway, so there's your first fail. And showing it real here, folks. These are all of our potato buckets and a couple, well, 4 strawberry buckets at the end. Nothing's coming up yet, but we have red Pontiac, red Pontiac, there is Yukons in here, Yukon Golds. There is Russet, purple Majesty, white Burbank, Kennebec, white Kennebec, and mountain rose. So I don't see any growth from the taters yet. Everything's a little bit dry right now because we're supposed to be getting a pretty decent amount of rain. So I'm letting nature with liquid nitrogen water them. And then of course here are our couple containers of strawberries. We have the early glows on these two, and then the jewels on those two. We just planted those last week. So they're doing, I would say, you need to leave. I don't know if you're good or bad, but go somewhere else. So they're doing pretty darn good. The market garden is, like I said, it's still waiting for me. I need to rip all of those tulips and daffodils out, and I'm going to move them to the driveway. We need to get this amended and covered with the black plastic. And basically this whole area will eventually be garden of some way, shape, or form. I'm hoping that to the fence over to the left I'm hoping I'll get all that done this year. We'll see. But eventually the two pastures that you see also will be included in that. That's like the 5-year, the 5-year plan, but much work to do before that happens. Sunset. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can look at that. You can just see the sun peeking out. The kitties are out here with me doing their patrol. We have more violas and pansies over here. And I planted these in October, and they have been with me. They overwintered and then came back up. And it does look like we've got some poppies growing, which is exciting. There's one right there. I planted those in memory of a dear friend that passed away, and that was her favorite flower. So I'm super excited to be seeing some poppies. And this is what I've gotten done on the driveway so far. I want to line the driveway with, all bulbs and flowers and things like that. And so far, I got all of these on the left-hand side from one dear, wonderful lady in my community, and all on the right-hand side. Right-hand side is all daffs. They're done flowering and everything. And then the left-hand side is mostly all lilies and a couple irises in there. And so that's really fun. And then, oh, the rhubarb. So our rhubarb is coming along nicely. There's one there. And one there. That was the one that we thought was dead, but it came back. And then look at this one, you guys. It's looking beautiful. So that is all very, very exciting. We're gonna go around the front side of the house here. So that I can show you the trees. So this is a persimmons, and we don't have any growth on this yet this year, but it is still alive, and I'm hoping it's going to be just fine. Here is a fail. We lost this plum tree. This guy didn't make it. This was a Santa Rose plum, and there's a few trees, this one included, the persimmons included. There's another plum that went through that really cold snap that we had this winter in a pot, and then we planted them afterwards. So this one did not make it. This is the Methley plum, and this one again buds but no leaf growth yet. And that is one that we just got it last fall, and it went through the winter in a pot. Let's see here. Let's go to the wish I could remember them all. Oh, this is my Bartlett pear. Looking mighty fine, mighty fine. This is my Granny Smith apple. Looking good. I'm so proud of my little Nectarine. This little guy was teeny-tiny. You can see the growth. So there's the growth spot from last year. That's where it had like a fried tip, and I took that tip off last year. So all of that is all new growth. And it had the sweetest pink blossoms on it this year, but I don't see them now. Neighbor just got home. This is the oh, the moon glow pear. Look at all those blooms, still looking beautiful. If all of those blooms set fruit, I'm gonna have some serious thinning to do. And that is a hush bee. That is a second year tree there. This is, oh, this is also a Methley plum. So this one's doing much better than that one over there that we lost. So it looks nice and healthy and tall. So that's good. This is a peach, I think. Florida King peach. Looking pretty good for first week of April. Oh, this one's gotten crazy. Got a bunch of suckers I need to take care of, it looks like. This is the dwarf, I believe. Yep, the dwarf red delicious. And it's doing well also. So happy about that. And this little wee one. Durzano peach. And this one, I just checked it, and it is still alive, but it's not looking very healthy. So this one may be a goner, but we're gonna give it a chance. And this is my Macintosh. Look how tall it is. I mean, wow. Looking good. I don't see any black spot or any rust, or so far doesn't appear to be any pest pressure, which is really good. I have stuff to treat them with if necessary, but the necessity has not arisen yet. I am starting to work on getting this garden bed all cleaned out, but we have some onions growing in here. There is some asparagus that came back. My gladiolas are coming up. See them here and there. Columbines are back. More glads coming up, poking up there. And the strawberries are here for the show also. And I'm pretty sure that, oh, cat. Growing a cat in the garden. Gosh. Growing a cat in the garden. Yes, Miss Lilly. I'm pretty sure that those are dahlias and onions. So check this out, you guys. The raised bed is full. I am so excited about that. You don't even know how excited I am about that. So there is a gifted banana tree right in the center of the big square part. And the plan with the big square part is we're saving that for sweet potato slips. So there's nothing planted there, and that's what I'm going to put there. And I'm hoping that that banana tree will take off and live and grow big. So here we have onions of, well, there's 3 different kinds. These are starts, you guys. These are onion starts. There's Texas white and sweet yellow, I believe. And I bought them as starts. And then we have sets, and these, you know, are the bulbs that you put in. And look, we have babies coming up. See if we can see any more. All onions, so yellow, white, red, all through here. And then here starts with our cauliflower, and we have Digessi. They're just little tiny babies. And there's everywhere that you see kind of a divot in the mulch, there is a cauliflower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Digessis. And then we have amazing cauliflowers. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And I haven't finished mulching this bed yet. I worked on it a little bit today. But these are amazing cauliflower. And then I grew some Creole onions from seed, and that's what this little line is. And then there is Chinese pink celery coming up. So exciting. And then we have green macerata, cauliflower, just babies here. And they were just planted yesterday. More over here. And then I put in some Chinese white celery, little teeny tiny. Let's see if it'll focus. Babies there. See that little guy there? And so we have pretty much, you can see where the line in the bed is, and so that is planted, and then of course all of this back here is planted. So we have all of this to plant. That's all the space that we have left to plant in the raised bed. Everything else is planted. And I do have some more asparagus growing in my jugs. I've got two different kinds of asparagus growing in these jugs. I think it's Pre-Coco di Argentile, and Canovus Colossal. So two different kinds growing in there. I need to get them out and planted in, but I'm waiting for the in-ground garden next to the porch to get done before I plant those, because I want to plant them in an in-ground area. Of course, our Ducat daffodils are looking lovely. Don't mind the dirt on my hand. And more daffs. Looking beautiful. Okay. And then up the porch, we pretty much have a whole bunch of things going on in pots. I planted a whole bunch of things out today from the jugs. Salvia, Rose Rhapsody, mellow yellow coneflowers in here. You can see they're just wee babies. But they're in there and they're growing. And mellow yellow coneflowers in that one, or echinacea. We have petunias in here. These are the Super Bisma Giant Rose, and then we also have some coneflowers in here. And they're, I mean, you can't even hardly see them, you guys. They're tiny. Petunia Lace Veil, and in this one here, and also in this pot. And Salvia Rose Rhapsody. I do not believe that the amazing gray poppy took off. And of course we have all of our planters with strawberries. We have Albion strawberry there, and there. These are Eversweet strawberries. have a couple that didn't go, like this one. Oh, it looks like it's coming though. Look, right there. Yep, it's coming. And then I planted out, there's some lavender, elegance pink, and Snapdragons, oriental green lantern in there. There's some more elegance pink lavender in there, and I finally put in this one. Oh yeah, more pink elegance in there. And the rest of these pots had bulbs in them, spring bulbs in them that never came up. So we have a fig here that is trying, that is a brown turkey fig. It's trying to do something underground. I unearthed it today to check, and it is still trying to do something, so I'm keeping it. And then we have a Chicago fig here that is doing okay. I actually see new growth on it today. And oh, my Salpigliossis ended up in here, which they're way too tiny to show you. And that is it. That is what we have growing on the farm right now. And I sure appreciate this evening walk that you took with me around the farm. And I look forward to the garden filling up and growing and blooming and thriving. And just remember, get out there, plant your seeds, plant your starts, stick the bulbs in the ground, whatever it is that you want to do in the garden, just do it. Plant the seed, watch it grow, and find a peace of mind and some relaxation out there while you're at it. We all need to enjoy our gardens, and spring is a heavy time of planting, and along with gardening comes a lot of things, but the biggest thing is joy. So I hope you enjoyed this little walk around my farm and my garden, and I hope you had a beautiful day. You guys take care. I'll catch you on the next one. Yours truly.